Well, we know that Warner Brothers been making sweeping changes, and this starts pretty big with DC, which makes sense because the DC movies cost an arm and a leg to make, and they've not been very successful over the last few years. Every single one of them has just been kind of a train wreck. People have just poo pooed them at every turn. It's doing worse than Disney Marvel at every turn, and it looked like they had a couple of hits there. The original Wonder Woman, of course, did pretty decently, but the follow up, not so much. And of course, with the Batman, it looked like it was trailing okay, but I don't know that there's going to be much of a future for that franchise the way that they're setting things up. So it's very odd what they're doing. And of course, then there's been the Justice League debacles. We'll not get into that. But it's starting to show some cracks in just like the way that they're doing things. Now, there's been a rumor that they're going to be completely restarting and rebooting everything at some point. Which, yay, another reboot from a comic company of all things. But we'll see what's happening. There's some strange happenings going on, which I'm going to correlate two of them that have been in recent news stories that you might not piece two and two together. So let's check this out. My name is John Delarose. If you're new to the channel, I am a #1 best-selling author and an award-winning comic creator. My comic superhero franchise, Flying Sparks, is going to be coming to a conclusion very soon here. It's going to be launching on Kickstarter early next year, and I've got a sign-up page up right now. That's the first link in the description below. You can click the little green button to get yourself notified on launch, and that way you don't miss when it comes out. We want to have a huge launch and really send waves through the comic industry. That's really been terrible over the last several years, and we're making a difference, my friends. So please check this out. You're going to absolutely enjoy this story. Look at the beautiful art right there, and we're going to have a wonderful, wonderful, exciting action-adventure storytelling sort of setup that it's too bad DC doesn't hire me to write, you know? And it really is. All right, so the first thing that happened over the weekend was a big James Gunn situation. And so Den of Nerds posted that James Gunn does not like Henry Cavill. Now, James Gunn came back with false, but there's also been a bunch of rumors that Henry Cavill will not be returning as Superman and that James Gunn's kind of in charge of this whole scenario coming up and that they're looking to kind of move forward the franchise into something new. So we'll see what happens on that front. These are just rumors right now, and this is just a pretty minor interaction. It's high school level, but this is what happens in the comic book circles here. He doesn't like Henry Cavill. That's false. He could sit at my table anytime. We'll see how it goes. Like I said, I'm not sure exactly what's going on here. Den of Nerds responded. Even more people have reached out to me since you said this to tell me you really don't like him, just saying what I heard. And he says, so weird, you seem plugged in. Anyway, I had 40 people reach out to me to say you just got kicked out of your mom's basement. So sorry, man. Gosh, they get nasty at each other. It's really funny. Den of Nerds later on goes, I'm really excited about James Gunn's DCU, even though he clearly hates Henry Cavill. And he continues on and on. So let's see. I really think that Cavill's likely not to come back for something new in this juncture, because I do think they need a reboot, despite the fact that I really hate reboots. They've really made this DCU into such a disaster. It's not worked very well. Now, speaking of like the Justice League and the groups there, Ben Affleck is also apparently out. So here is a rumor that's coming up. Ben Affleck's role in the DCU uncertain as Batman's cameo in Aquaman and the Last Kingdom is reportedly cut. Amazing they're still making that movie with the Amber Heard stuff going on. But here we are. Due to Ben Affleck's movements within the creation of new production company with Matt Damon, negotiations for Ben Affleck to return to suit permanently in DCU have been frozen. So there's no Batman in the latest cut of Aquaman 2. Recast is being considered. The chances of Robert Pattinson taking over the DCU are slim, as it would destroy everything Matt Reeves established in Batman. Such an idea is described as an affront to the creators of the Batman universe. So there it is. There's the rumor that's going on from Two-Face TF. And look, I mean, this just goes to kind of amplify the rumors that have been happening that there is going to be this reboot that I talked about, that it is going to be shelving a lot of the current projects, which really aren't doing well for Warner Brothers whatsoever. It's better to do it at this stage than to continue on with this path that's losing them money over and over and over again, as they've really just not done well with these characters overall. Okay, what do you think about the rumors that are happening at the DCU, my friends? Leave a comment down below. Do you even care? Are you going to see these movies regardless? I don't know that I am. Hit the like and subscribe button. And of course, make sure to check out Flying Sparks and get that in your signups. It's a great alternative to the modern comics that are out there today. Thanks.